Hello and welcome to the Heat Signature Daily Challenge. It is the 19th of March, and today we're stealing 3 parts of the Easterling Justice Project while harming as few people as possible. We are dying and shaky and X-Glitcher as well. We got an armor-piercing long blade to bash around with a self-charging high-capacity crash beam. Neat. And stealth shields, those will be handy. We also have a brick, but it's not super likely that we'll be able to use it. We'll see. There could be a chance. Let's go. Alright, so we got guns, we got emergency shields, minimize 40 seconds defender. Alright. So it's tempting to brick here. It would be a difficult brick to try and slip right in here. But that would get us directly to the crates, and usually the pilot doesn't get... I say usually the pilot doesn't get pulled out of their chair when you break next to them, but sometimes it just does happen. I should be careful about it, but I could... no... But if I brick here and I brick here, as long as it doesn't crash against the ship, I can get a 0-second dock. Oh. The last time I did this, I killed someone. But the crate's right here. It's very rare for someone to be in the crate room. But if I miss, it could be bad. But then this room's safe to brick. If I had like a subverter instead of a crash beam, I would probably brick here. And then just dock. Do I try to brick this? It could go terribly wrong, but I want to do it. Oh, but we have a 40-second alarm response time. That's doable. That's doable. Very risky, but it's doable. I shouldn't. I shouldn't. If I remember, I might do it as a bonus extra after I finish. It's orbiting. What's its angle look like right there? Overshot quite a bit, distracted by potentially bricking. Hey, but we still got 3 seconds. It would have been fine, assuming you didn't get pulled out of your seat. It's technically not too late. I could leave and then brick. Yeah, but if I hit this room, then I lose, because they all get pulled out. Nah, oh, sorry. Bumped the mic. I should play it safe. Now, how do we go about the rest of this ship? Can't get your item. We can't go out through the fuel barrel, because we won't have a gun. This is going way out of our way for a crate. No, but we need this key. We can't get through this door without that key. 3 crates, and they're all pretty far out of the way. Oh, but if I go down here, I have to go all the way over here for this key. Go all the way here. Yeah. This is messed up. Alright, I'm gonna walk down here and then take stock. Who's on patrol? You guys just went on patrol, but I don't care about you. You're no help, you're no help, you're no help. We do have less people looking over here, so we can use our stealth shield later. I think I'm just so used to slipstream that it feels like I could be bash dash. I was so caught up in the bricking that I forgot that I can bash dash. It's not Saturday, Thursday. Oh, silly me. Now I wish I had bricked, because then I'd have a chance to save myself. Okay. Well, we gotta walk up to get your key. And then let's take stock. Going through here, we'd have to walk because I don't want to stab everyone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Get your key. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 18, 19, 20, 22. A fair bit longer, but it gets us a crate. But 2 of those rooms aren't long blading. I don't think this is necessarily correct, but I want a crate. You know what? If we're going super far out of our way, we should go for this one as well. Alright, I'm fine with you shooting. The slight good news is that we're using a long blade and not like a conch hammer, so we didn't lose as much time as with regular bash dashing. Still a lot of time. Well, there's our gun. If nothing else, that's a faster exit. And over there, grab that. Dash our way through. Oh, I had an idea. Oh, hi. I just use all my stealth shields here. I really wish you were the key holder. Yeah, stealth shield will make it much easier to get past you. You walk over to the left. And then I dash safely down. Oh, goddammit. And we get you walking closer. Just keep you on the bottom. Yeah, I'll just keep you on the bottom. Dash dangerously close. And then be sad that you spotted me, but what if I distract you? Is that enough? Perfect. Alright, so now if there's shots, no one will shoot each other at the very least. And there's no shots. Okay. And we get... I guess that replaces our stealth shield. That means we can use it with reckless abandon. In the future, I call it reckless abandon as though using protection is reckless. I'm worried that I'll bash right in front of you, right into you, and then you'll lose your shield. But no, we're good. And of course, our exit is blocked by people that would get killed by it. Okay. Well, got all the stealth shields in the world, and we've got time to get the pod moving. Thanks to our long blade. And its long cooldown. Gotta be careful with this guy. He's got a shotgun after all, and I missed, and this is going way out there, and... We get this. Is it something useful? It's a gun? It's not a gun. So it's a grenade launcher. Technically, there's a good chance of it being safe. Impact crash grenade. Alright, neat. I'll grab a couple of those. Walk up this way. And recover our ship. "22 seconds. Ooh. A good chunk of that was the early bit, but going all the way for all these crates. Ooh, not looking like it's worth it so far. "26 seconds. Oof. Yeah, I was really hoping for something good there. There's like any teleporters with this X glitcher would have been very welcome, but no dice on this one. Got glitch dashers that are scary. Shotguns, light reinforcements. Let's see what the ship looks like. Alright, so target's right there. We can once again try and brick this, but that's got even more risks this time, and we could just outright lose if we miss. We could break here and here, however. And we can check them beforehand. Okay, we're docking. And then we're making a decision. Doop, doop. Early 3. Okay, glad I checked. Glad I checked. Alright, so if we brick here, and we brick here, the pilot room separates from the rest of the ship. And then... if we can... brick here, otherwise we just get on and then go through here. Maybe shoot this out as we grab this and then leave through that. Makes sense to me. We got reinforcements this time instead of a timer, so we want to break this first because they're gonna start patrolling out. Don't want them getting caught in the crossfire. Alright, stash some stuff, and that's probably fine. Alright. Is this worth it? It's probably worth it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It means I don't have to worry about getting past these guys, which is a... Is that actually gonna save time? Is that actually gonna save time? I could also keep rolling with the crates. Temptation. Could only get one crate though. Unless we were careful about you. Do I go for the crates? Nah. Yeah, I would still need to get the key. That's something I didn't consider. I'd have to do that either way, though. Perhaps. Perhaps. Ah, I might sneeze. May or may not. I'm gonna go for the crates. I'm gonna go for the crates. Or at least a crate. Let's use this. Alright. I can get both of you to teleport up here. That helps a little bit. It would help even more if you didn't go right behind me. If both of you are right below me, then I'll get you to teleport as well. Alright, and then I dash down. See what I get. There we go. Alright, that's become worth it. I should have dashed to the left side so that they would go to the left instead of to the right. Also crash you all so you don't do any teleports on me. I'm surprised I wasn't spotted by you. Alright. I think Sidewinder's enough to get you and your key and then get back up here. I think that's reasonable. Subverter. Alright, alright. Potentially opens up a bricking option in ship 3. Do I just want to get past them? I think I just want to get past them. And might as well crash. Still got our teleport, not our teleport, our stealth shield up. Alright, so I need y'all to look up here. And then I steal. Does it make sense to go up? I don't think it makes sense to go. It makes a little bit of sense, but it makes it slightly maybe more sense to go down, perhaps, maybe. Well, if nothing else, it gets both of them to keep going down this way instead of going up towards the window. Right, I was gonna blow that up, but too late for that now. I also should have crashed them. We get this. It's a teleporter. It's a visitor. Useless. Unless. No, useless. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 versus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is less risk. Alright, let's go that way then. Alright, let's see. 12 seconds, that's gonna be like 15 or 16. Let's see. Well, I guess I can't really see how I did until I finish the third one. Yeah. Alright. Armor everywhere. Glitch dash. Jammer. Okay. Of course, our blade is armor piercing. Pilot's over here, so we can feasibly... We got multiple angles of feasibly removing this part of the ship from others. We don't know where we can safely brick entirely. We could take a chance, but that's taking a chance. I've already gone this far without taking a chance. Gotta get away from that station, and in we go. Overshot just a bit for still 3 seconds. All right. Glad I checked. So this is currently safe. Depending on where the jammer's going, that could change. And then this room... No, this doesn't work because I'd have to get... This room is relatively safe. And this room is safe as well. All right, so I think I'm going to be bricking here and then bricking here. And that would be the whole ship done in about 7 seconds if I leave now. What would it be if I went through it? Go through here, sidewind, bash. Bash, bash, bash. Sidewind, subvert, subvert. Ah, it's going through pretty quick. We should just go through it. Don't think it's gonna save that much time. Oh, I could be wrong. Actually, no, I'm probably wrong about that. I think I made a mistake going through. But it's fine. No, it's fine. I've got subverter. 5 subverter uses. It's fine. I want a sidewind here and a sidewind here. Yeah, we'll just bash down this way. And go boop. Deactivate. Boop. Walk. Remote. Get moving. They might shoot at me, but it's probably fine. Bloop. And then I do want to make sure I crash you. So you don't send yourself out the window. I could also maybe throw... I could throw a thing. Okay, lost a lot of points on ship 1 from the lack of bricking. And the items didn't pan out. Ship 2 gave a good sidewinder. Oh, what's this? A swapper, not what I want. But yeah, we'll see if it holds up. There's always a chance. Someone else accidentally harms someone, then that automatically puts me in the lead. 11 seconds. Yeah, I should have left and then bridged, because I think that would have just been 7 seconds. Alright. 598. We submit, and currently in first. Not a surprise, but we'll have to see how it holds up. I want to try doing this again real quick. Let's see what it would be like. So we'd go down this way. Doop, doop. So we'd dock. 4 seconds or so. All right. Return. Up here or something. All right. So we're going to see if the second bricking is feasible with 40 seconds. We want to do this one first, or do we want to do this one first? Yes, because we need to separate this room from the rest of them. That steel text is in the way, so we press U and remove it. Keep in mind that it is orbiting and thus is changing its direction a little bit. Keep an eye on the alignment. All right, so we're going out a little bit, slowly getting to a better angle. We're still too far to the right. Okay, that's looking better. I was too close. That's gotta be far enough away. All right, we'll just let it line up with us. So it could go this way a little bit. All right, that's looking pretty good. Match speed. Drifting to the left a little bit much, but we've stabilized. We're a little bit too far to the left. All right, that's holding pretty steady. And that looks pretty well aligned. All right, right on target. I don't think the pilot got pulled out. And now we fix ourselves. All right, we got not many shots at this. Gotta make absolute sure that we're not too far away or too close to the target, the ship. We can safely brick just in the middle. Yeah, this is more than enough time. I was worried for nothing. All right, match speed. Give us a little bit more room. Now we've got a generous target. Generously sized target, I should say. There we go. The timer is removed from them. Now we just gotta hope that they don't blast into themselves. All right, they were pretty match speed. They're going off to the side, so we're good there. Hold D. Always hold W. Always hold click is what I meant to say, but then I was looking at W. All right, so that ship is gone. We no longer have to worry about it. And then we get in, we dash, pick it up, see if it's like grenades or something that we can use. Seems probably not likely. And then, oh, we can actually remote and then crash beam this out to send us out quickly. And there we go. That's 7 on ship 1. And if I had premonition knowledge, or if I was using premonition knowledge of where things are, dogs are barking out there. That could have been 0 seconds. But that is the risk of breaking into that room. Admittedly, it's, aside from the precision bricking on the first one, it is a relatively safe brick. Let's see, it was this one, and then I think this one's good. No, if that one was good, I would have bricked, right? And we'll just... for recreation. Doop, doop. There we dock. Yeah. So just brick here, and we're good. For some reason, I thought... I was tempted by the crates. And one of the crates was good. I think it was this one. I do have to consider that I don't have the keys. But that's for future me to worry about. 6 seconds on that one. Let's see, and I want to do frontward facing one first. Because that's closer to where the contractors will be coming in. Get a nice angle. Drifting down a little bit. So I'll aim closer to the middle. Right on target. And then next one. And if I remember right, we should be fine to brick either of these two. Maybe that one as well, but I can't remember exactly, so we'll just aim for the middle of this one. Or middle of those two. And there we go. Alright, I'm trying to remember... Oh yeah, I was gonna see if I could brick right here. So I know there's someone here. I guess I can see the inside of the ship now. So they're all panicking over there. They're all over there. Yeah, I didn't think I'd be able to brick there. I could brick there, but that feels that kills the plan. Okay. This might do. Oh, but does that help? Oh, it's not even gonna work anyways. Okay. Yeah, that bricking there wouldn't help too much because it would get us closer to the crate, but we still need to get the key. And alright. Make sure that you continue off in your orbit, getting far away so you won't contribute to the timer. So yeah, like a brick over here would make sense. That would be slightly closer than this one. It would have a slightly faster exit. I guess that's one reason to brick this room, is a faster exit. Yeah, we'll brick an extra one here for funsies, especially since it's not rotating super fast like it sometimes does. Right. A and W. Okay. The random ship that we're avoiding will be way off to the side, so we can just get right up here with no trouble. Alright, is it better to dock over this way or this way? Don't have a way to make noise. Interesting that I can't see mouse into seeing over the ship anymore. I wonder why that is. Or why I could for a little bit, but now I can't. One, two, but then I have to get around them on the way. Yeah, I'd have to get around them on the way back anyways. Let's see, so I can crash you to make sure that you don't get any closer. And then selectively get your sight. Steal from you and be slightly worried that you could just like shoot the fuel barrel right there. But it should be fine. Then we get in here. We return to pod. Why are you not docking? Please dock, thank you. Dash. How long was this one? Did I not get the key? Hold on, I'm confused. I could have sworn I clicked get the key. What did I actually do? Why do I only redock on these? Fuck off. Misclick as I get in there. Why do I only accidentally redock on these and never do when I intentionally do it? Alright, it's fine. It's not the real thing. We can just pretend that didn't happen. I'll even leave the gun behind. Alright, maybe matching speed for some reason seems to let me redock onto it. Alright. Won't be quite the comparison I wanted it to be. That technically does help me. I'll have this be making up the time that I spent for going out of the way. I could have sworn I grabbed that key, but alas. Alright, so we leave for 10 seconds. Definitely an improvement. But then we didn't have the subverter. or the Sidewinder. What did we get the Sidewinder? We got the Sidewinder on ship 2. Did we get the Subverter there as well? I don't think so, because I remember needing to get the key. Oh, I'm dying. That's the one downside with using the brick. You do actually have to be careful about that. Alright. I already know that I'd be bricking here and here. No, bricking here and here. And I have to worry about the dying timer. So I'm gonna just not do the dock first, and then just mentally add 6 seconds to whatever the end time is. That ought to be good. I guess it doesn't even tell us the end time, huh? Gotta be lined up a little bit here. I think I did want to be on the right side one. Ever so slightly drifting to the right. Right on target. Don't press A, hold R, hold D, that's not D, and S. Come on, we've only got so much dying timer, we can't waste it too much. We'll be fine on that front though. We'll be fine. Alright, match speed, line it right up. Alright, going slightly to the left. Ever so slightly. I missed! But I could have done it if I was a little more careful. Alright, pay no mind to the dying timer turning red, it's fine. Hold D, hold S. Alright, we're just gonna pretend we already messed it up before because that went weird. We're just gonna pretend that they didn't die on an actual one, because definitely I would have been more careful on that one. Alright, so you may be wondering, like, this trick is cool, and it lets us dock with 0 seconds, effectively. But how does it help us if we're about to die and it's still pretty close to this one? Well, there's a way to prevent dying. And that is to asphyxiate. And as long as you are out in space or knocked out by a guard or something, you do not trigger the dying timer. And so we can just go wee, get our stuff, pick ourselves up, and then toss ourselves out again and go wee, and then do it again. And so now this is way out in the void. the actual ship, let's see how close we have to be to see it right there. The actual ship is orbiting one of these. So I guess there is a chance that we could accidentally run into them if they went too far around. But I'm not going to worry about that. So we can go this way, and then don't want to go too fast, and then we go wee. You don't want to go too fast because your pod has a maximum speed. Or I should say a maximum velocity out in space. And if you jump out ahead of it, your speed or velocity is above that maximum. And then you keep drifting out in space, and unless you have proper things to throw back or shoot, you are lost to the void. I went too far. Getting closer, getting closer, getting closer. Probably good. Hello, doggo. Alright, let that get a little bit closer because we're getting right at the edge here. Wish I had a gun. In theory, I could have bricked one of these other rooms after this. And that's not going to be enough. This is a... Should have been a little bit more careful with my dying timer because this is getting a little sketch even with this trick. It's rotating in the wrong direction. All right. What if we go out like this? Let it rotate a bit. And then we can come back to it. Oh, it's drifted far. Okay. This is looking promising. Just need to get a nice and smooth dock once it's rotated around. All right, start making our way. All right, we catch, match speed, we dock right here. Oh, not a good bonk. Okay. 7 seconds to do this and then turn in the mission. This will be fun. All right, and I do need to make sure I get the key, and I don't have a teleport this time. Okay. Most of them have shields, which will be in our favor. Go and do that. All right, so I need you to teleport over here. Steal your key. Yeah, I remember clicking steal keycard earlier and the keycard getting bigger because I stole it. Is this still locked? Hold on. What's going on? Is it just taking a little bit? I think it's just taking a little bit. All right. But you... First, let's crash you. And then we're gonna throw this at you. Why am I not stealing the key? Is that a downside? Hold on. Is this just something that I've never run into when doing this strategy? Does this not count as this? No, I was able to go back and steal the key cards. No, I stabbed him. I didn't actually steal it, huh? This may be a niche downside for this. Maybe separating the main part of the ship means that these keys are no longer connected together. Because I definitely did get the unlock key sound and it made the effect and stuff, and even this got bigger and stuff, but it didn't unlock any of my doors, and when I kept clicking on it, it didn't do anything. Interesting. There's still potentially a way to do this. But not with this dying timer. If I'd known that ahead of time, I could have had them shoot around here or something. And then leave and then brick this once they've left this room. And then just dock here. What a wild just interaction. Can I do this without losing the blade? I can. Okay. Oh, I forgot about 4 seconds. I don't... Am I just gonna... Oh, am I gonna... Is that a perfect... Gonna get myself on the ship like that? No, not quite. Please bounce. Oh, no, it actually did... Okay. So we have... a chance here. It is a slim chance. But I need to just stand here for a second. Walk over this way where you can still see me, but I get a little bit farther away from the bullet. Yeah, I was hoping to maybe be able to get my pot out. Ooh, this is actually quite relevant. So I think I'm just gonna leave and then not unpause and just allow them to leave that room. And I'll catch myself in the pod later. All right. I saw them. I saw them definitely move. All right. I don't think that I can do this and turn in the mission in 2 seconds, but I'm not gonna give up. Alright, so I don't care where I'm at right now. Don't tell me I'm gonna... Stop! I don't want to be on here anymore. What are the odds? And I can't match speed with the ship because I'm out in space, naturally, and also the ship itself is spinning around. I'm gonna make this more difficult. Alright, we got one shot at this before it rotates. Aim a little high or something like... We'll aim something like this. Something like that. And I hit our target. Wait, 4 dead? Oh, that's from breaking those people. Right. Alright, we hold. Our pintle flange is cracked. Our cryozine gaskets are overloaded. Oxygen nozzle buckled. And our hyperseal glow is glowing more than usual. And we have 2 seconds to live. Doop, doop. We're at 1 second. I really wish I had just any sort of gun. Okay. No, that's not gonna work. Okay, that's a good throw. That's a good throw. It'll get us close, if nothing else. Okay, I need to be going the correct direction. Need more speed. We're at 0 seconds. Oh. That was very close. All right, I'm just gonna die. No! But we didn't spend so much time just faffing about beforehand out in space. Because dying is usually not a consideration that we need to worry about. Definitely could have done that. And then... Oh, I don't know if we could have done ship 2 then. Is it ship 2? I think it was ship 2. Because ship 2, we couldn't get that key card. I don't think I've run into that before. It's not been relevant. It feels weird that I haven't run into that, though. Hmm. Hmm. Curious. Curious indeed. Alright, well, that was silly. That was silly, and that is all for today. We'll see how our current score holds up, but I don't have the greatest hope for it. 7-2 will probably beat it. Nothing else because my long blade. I did going out of my way for the sidewinder. It's not. Nah. It's probably not gonna happen. It's probably not gonna. But that's all for today. How long did I go? Why, that was an hour? That was an hour? Jesus. I guess I spent a really long time on that last ship with the dying timer. Um, but yeah, that is all for today. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you tomorrow.